what is a PM portfolio? What is a PM portfolio? Basically, a PM portfolio is something like it is a curated, okay, or it is a collection of your work throughout your experiences. What is the total years of experience? What is your background? What is the impact that you have created in a client's life or the product that you have created, right? What are the different products you are creating? What is the impact that you are creating? Let's say you have 5 years of experience, right? In first year, what is the product that you have created? What is your responsibilities in that? What you have done in that, right? Let's say you have just entered after your BTech or after your MBA, you have just entered as a APM or an kind of an intern into a company, right? You cannot write that I'm leading this particular product, right? You cannot, because you might be shadowing someone, or your senior PM or PM will be asking you to do small. Let's say market research, competitor analysis, right? Or to create a PRD as small as that, or to create some user stories as small as that, right? So a portfolio is basically a journey that you have done from first year, your experience, second year, third year, fourth year, and so on. What's your experience and what you are doing throughout your life, right? Or whatever you have done, and what is the impact by doing that, by generating an idea, by doing your work, what is the impact you have created in people's life, in your client's life. For example, you have discussed with your clients, you have done your primary research, you're discussing with the client, you have identified a pain point or identified a problem statement which was not present earlier, right? Which is not present earlier. And by identifying the problem statement, you have created a superb impact, right? By solutioning it, it is going to create a solve. Or you identified a solution which is solving many, you're saving a lakhs and lakhs of amount, right? So that is that you have to identify. Everyone's portfolio will be different. Portfolio cannot be same. Portfolio, your portfolio cannot be same. Your and someone else's portfolio cannot be same. Okay. What I can help you understand is that if someone is in college right now, someone is yet to enter into a product field, right? Someone is yet to get any job, they can create a portfolio into multiple areas by doing product tear down, by doing some what is a favorite product. I want to enhance this product. They can create something by their own, they can showcase. But if you are an experienced person, right? What should be your product portfolio? It should be something like what you have done in the past. What is the product that you have worked on? What is the project? Maybe if it's the project, what is the project you have worked on, right? Understand the understand the impact that you have created with that, right? By doing working on that project, by creating the idea, by generating the idea, or by basically everything is solution, right? The project you're working on, the product you are working on, everything is a solution for a particular problem, right? That is what the product management is. You are giving a solution for a particular problem by use of certain tools and a couple of approaches. That is product management. And based upon people's, my approach, your approach, someone else, personality to personality, approach will differ. Based upon that, they have to create the solution. The better the solution will be, the better the product will be. As simple as that. So you have to showcase that in your portfolio, right? So that should be a portfolio. First year I have worked on this product, or let's say 2 3 years I have worked in this product, or in this company I have worked in this product, and in this product I'm solving this particular solution, and in this solution I have done these things. Basically, so you will ask that, Subhashit, then what is the difference between a resume and a portfolio? Basically, resume will be the shorter version of a portfolio, right? Portfolio will be very elongated or longer version. In detail, what you have done, what is the idea that you have generated? Let's say in your resume, you are writing that I have created or I have worked on MVP, a product MVP, minimum value product, minimum viable product I have created. In that MVP, by creating that MVP, my company has generated a revenue of 3.5 crore, right? Your portfolio will talk about what was that MVP, what is the solution, and how that particular solution, what are the different pain points that it had solved, how you have created that in the form of some image also you can keep, or something, other details also you can keep. Understand? Understood. So that is a product portfolio is basically talking about. Okay. Going next, now why you need a portfolio, right? You need a portfolio because of these things. Number one, demonstrating experience and expertise, right? What will be the experience and your expertise you want to demonstrate? Okay, total years of experience you have, expertise you have, right? Then your differentiation in competitive market. See, right now, so I was going through one LinkedIn post, one company known as Crunch, I guess Coinbase or something, right? For one PM position, they got 1800 plus resumes. One PM position, 1800 plus resumes. Now you think in this difficult time, or a single PM position when you have 1500, 1600, more than 1000 plus, or let's say 500 plus resumes and HR is getting, how difficult it will be for an HR to select one resume. Why HR will select your resume, right? Why an HR will trust you? How they will trust you? Do they know you personally? You will call them, I am very good at it. You will send a resume, but still, how they can trust you? How they can analyze you that you are the person who are best fitted for this job? How? Your portfolio will tell that, because a portfolio will is basically a success matrix of you. It is an image of you. It will tell your story, what you have done in the past, what you are capable enough of doing it, and how much you have proved earlier yourself just for the selection round. Once you are selected, then it's up to you how you're clearing your interviews, right? Okay. Differentiation in the competitive market. How different you are in the competitive market. Everyone is sending their resume. People are creating their resume, they're sending it. But a portfolio will make a difference into it, right? Next, building capability, credibility, and trust. As I mentioned earlier, right? Trust. Why an HR will trust you, right? Resume, everyone's resume looks the same. People are downloading it, they're using some AI tools, right? They're downloading it, they're putting the data or wasting the data. They're asking from friends. One resume is copied 100 times, right? Then changing the name, changing the email ID. How they will trust you? By portfolio, right? Then tailoring your story, right? Your story for a specific role. It should always tell your story, what you have done in past 5 years, past 8 years, past 10 years, right? For example, if I have to speak about me, I'm good into US healthcare space, right? I've started my journey into a shipping and logistics domain. Have worked over there. Then I moved into healthcare. From I have spent approximately 6.5 into US healthcare, right? I have learned multiple things over there. Then I moved into payroll and HRMS domain. I've worked over there, right? I've created an impact over there, right? So that what's the story about it, right? On a domain side, maybe what are the different problem statements you have solved, right? As I mentioned, right, one of the problem statement in the beginning of the session. So what's the problem statement you're solving, right? Next is demonstrating your value proposition, how different you are, right? Your value proposition and your domain expertise. Okay. Next is what are the different key components? What are the different things that should be present in your product portfolio, right? One is introduction and your bio, right? The projects and the case studies that you have worked on, the skills and expertise, achievements and impact that you have created, process and approach, testimonials, recommendation, learning development, and visual presentation. We'll go one by one. Introduction, your introduction. You will just give a gist about yourself that, hey, my name is Subhashish. I have 9+ years of experience. I'm starting from my 9 years. I've worked in product industry. I've worked into US healthcare space or shipping logistics domain, HRMS products and all. Through these years, I have worked with these companies and have tried to solve with these products that I have created, right? The different type of case studies and the projects that you have worked on, right? Then skill set, product management. In product management, I have I have very good product sense, and I have very good solution skills, right? Product strategy, very good in product strategy, very good in creating MVPs. I'm very good with the other tools like Jira, Confluence, SQL, right? Pendo, right? What are the different tools that you're good at? Microsoft Excel or PPT PowerPoint presentation. So what are the different tools that you're good at? Achievements and impact. With this, I have, okay, the products that you have worked on or that you have created, what is the impact that you have created? So for ADP, right? Currently working in ADP, as I mentioned. So the HRMS product or one of the product I have created, that is Milestone, that is our internal product. With that, we have increased 30% of the ADP sales, right? How you have done that, the impact and achievements. And then the process and approach, basically the business solution that you have created. Then the testimonials and recommendation. So testimonial and recommendation, why it is important? It is important because a person is basically endorsing you, right? For example, even though you are creating n number of portfolio, might be possible that you have copied from somewhere, right? Because there are multiple open source present in websites, Google, right? So it is always advisable that you take a recommendation from your peer colleagues, the companies you're working on. If your manager, your senior manager, or your colleagues is endorsing you or giving a testimonial that yes, uh, this person Subhash has worked with me, and then if you go through my LinkedIn profile, you'll see there are multiple people that have already endorsed me, right? Because they knew me personally. So similarly, I will ask you over your LinkedIn as a professional network, take your recommendation, or whenever you're creating your portfolio, end of the portfolio, always give a space for comments where people will be giving your testimonials, recommendation, or will be tagging you that it is good. Yes, he has worked with me. He's a brilliant person or something like that, right? Okay. Learning and development. Throughout this, your course of journey or your career path, how was your learning? What are the different things that you have learned on a product side or on a business side or or on the domain side? Whatever your learning paths, is it very consistent? Is it very single thing you are doing again and again and again? Mundane work you are doing multiple things, or it is like completely different things. You're learning every day something new. Year on year you're learning, right? And then the visual presentation is also very important, right? It should not be a boring one single liner word document you have written, right? Writing. People will get bored. If you are creating something visually appealing, it is very nice. Okay. And next is a generic portfolio. If you have not worked on any product, any project till now, so what I can keep, right? You can keep any product tear down. What is a product tear down? Tear down and a product, right? Basically, product tear down talks about tearing down the product, right? For example, if I consider uh, what Facebook or WhatsApp or Zomato as a product, right? If you break the product into multiple components, right? UI will be one component. In the UI, there will be multiple layer, right? Login is a layer, selecting is a layer, right? So consider Facebook, right? First you are logging is a single layer. Then you are coming to the homepage. Homepage is a different layer. Then you have newsfeed is a different layer, right? All the different features you're breaking it down, and then you are trying to identify the problem into one of the layers, any one layer. You're trying to identify the problem and how you can solve based on your thought process is basically talks about product data, right? Then enhancement of the existing product. If there is any existing product, just like I mentioned, product, any existing product you like, right? How you can improve it? Talk about that. Write about that, right? Now, product sense. What is product sense? Whenever you are designing any new product, let's say I want to design a new product for the creators, right? Let's say Instagram and YouTube, Amazon Prime are the new world OTT platforms for the creators, right? You want to create a new product for the creators so that they can get monetization, right? How you will do that, right? Completely new product, or you want to create some product for the blind people so that it will be helpful for them. How will you create that? How will you do that, right? So a new product, right? And how you are doing that? You are writing a problem statement, pain points, user design, market research, and you're designing your own product. Next is a part of the product development to show the impact that you have created in any metrics. Okay. The last one is a bit tricky. It is not advisable, I will not say for in very early stage folks, but it is very necessary when you are the more higher you go. So we all know the funnel, right? The product funnel. We have double A, triple R funnel, acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral. These are all the metrics. For example, let's say if I give you a problem statement, Facebook is making, Facebook has seen that they're making 10% depth or 10% decrease in the news feed. Facebook is making a 10% depth in the news feed. Or let's say how we are going to analyze it. Or let's say you are saying that the attrition rate of Netflix is very low, is going down day by day, month by month. Okay, that means that when I'm saying the attrition rate of Netflix is going down, that means that there is some problem with the retention part of Netflix. Acquisition and activation is working fine, but the retention part of the Netflix is not good, right? So in this retention metrics part, what are the different ways you can improve it? It's completely product strategy question. It is completely on your sense how you can improve the metrics related problems, right? So these will be the different types of problems that you can create or you can keep in your portfolio, right? Okay. Before I move ahead, we have around half an hour discussion on all these. Any questions till these part? Anyone? Any questions? Anyone? Any questions? Okay. If you do not have any questions, you are understanding this one, or you are not able to understand this one at all.
Understood.
Understood, right?
Subhashis. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Now, so this is basically more the theoretical part of it, and I assume that theoretical part as well as along with that you have understood a couple of things. Next is the tools, right? What are the different tools that you can use? So there are multiple tools. Basically, people use Framer or Wix to create their portfolio, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my presentation and going to create, share the entire. um, Share S3. For example, can you able to see my Google Chrome?
Yes.
So you can use Framer. Framer is a website where you can create your portfolio in your web version of it, right? The web version of your portfolio you can create over here, and this looks very nice, right? You can create very uh, portfolio you can customize as your own, right? You can use it. It's completely free, right? You can create over here. You can also use Wix.com, right? Wix is very oftenly used. It's completely free website builder. You can use Wix also, right? I'm sure you know about Wix, right? Or if somebody will ask you to create on mobile, right? Mobile application, if you want to create on mobile or something, for mobile you have Glide. You can use Glide or portfolio on mobile application. No code directly you can launch it, right? You can use Glide or anything portfolio if you want to create on your mobile, you can create over here. And last but not the least, you can use Miro as well as Notion. Basically, many people, right? As whatever I have seen, 70 to 80% of the people use Notion to create their portfolio. If you want to search free portfolios, you can search in Google. Let's say, for example, you can go for, let's say, the broadcast portfolio Notion. If you write that, you'll get plenty and plenty of free portfolio templates, right? Across Notion, wherever people have used it, you can use their portfolio, right? You can see how they have used it, right? See, there are multiple portfolios you are seeing over here, right? See, there are multiple portfolios. You can use this template, or you can use this template. There are multiple portfolios. So it is a template. You can take it from here. There are multiple templates, and you can use multiple portfolios. You will find it from here, right? For example, this is a person. You can create here. You can say multiple portfolio from Notion.